Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cool Dude, and today we got a gameplay on Standoff. This is a nuclear, not so much a fast nuclear because I got it in the middle of the match after a stupid death because of some like scrub using a double C4 in a riot shield class. I don't know, some random noob, but I'm using MSMC. It's basically the same perk setup as my regular N94 class. Flak jacket, hard line, scavenger, toughness, and I think I have tactical mask on. And then after that, it's no secondary, no C4, nothing like that. So this is all gun kills, no C4 nuclear. No, not my best gameplay, but because it took so long to get. But my MSMC is quick draw and not fast mags. I actually prefer to use extended mags over fast mags because for those of you that know, the MSMC is a very powerful weapon. If you use it at long range, 30 bullets isn't enough to get a kill because of the heavy recoil, but if you have that extra 10 inside the gun, it almost feels like you could hit anyone at any range. At least that's how I feel. But if you're going for like a spawn trap, you're just trying to go bonkers in the spawn, I would honestly say just go at fast mags because the reload on this gun is horrible. That's what kind of separates it from the MP7. My honest opinion, the MP7 is better than the MSMC for gameplay, just because the reload's faster. You put extended mags, that shit holds like 54 bullets or some nonsense like that, and it still reloads in under like 2.5 seconds. Where the MSMC is like 3 to 4 seconds for an empty reload, and it's only giving you an extra 10 bullets. So in my opinion, MP7 for gameplays, MSMC for drill and try hard. Once again, the guns in this game are really balanced, in my opinion, obviously, except for the shotguns or LMGs. So whether or not you're going to use a gun comes down to personal preference. But that's enough about, like, guns in this game. This game's 2 years old. No one wants to know tips or anything like that. But today, I ended up taking my driver's test, and I passed. And it's kind of funny that I'm 17 years old, and I just took my driver's test now. Like, I've had my permit for a little bit over a year, and there's a reason why I didn't drive is I had a really bad experience with it. What happened was when I was upstate, I was driving with my grandfather and he had me drive and there was ice on the ground. And this is like one of my first times in a car, and his driveway upstate, it's not paved or anything, it's just like a rock. And for those of you that driven on like a rock surface before, that's difficult compared to a road. And think about me never being on a road enough to even really experience it. So I'm driving, right, and there's ice, and because it was black ice, for those of you that live in California or whatever that have never seen ice before for some stupid reason, black ice is like ice that's invisible, like blends in with the ground or some shit like that is the best way to explain it. And I'm driving, right, and all of a sudden the car starts to slide on black ice, and because I don't really understand the basics of a car at the time, I didn't know what to do. So automatically I just slam on the brake, and what ends up happening is after slamming on the brake, I slide into a tree because the brake's locked up, and because I hit the brake too hard, I couldn't edge into it, so I kind of just skid on the ice into a tree, and that kind of kept me from driving. It really discouraged me. Like, it wasn't so much as I was scared to get into an accident, because to be honest, even though I hit the tree going at like about 10 miles per hour, it didn't really hurt too much, but I just didn't want to fuck up anyone's car. Like, I felt guilty afterwards about messing up the front of his car. So that's kind of what kept me from driving for the longest time. And basically, it's not so much that I was scared, like I said before, I just kind of felt bad. And for anybody that has gone through like something like that kind of stopped them from wanting them to do something that they wanted to do before, honestly, just take a deep breath and try it again. If the first time doesn't work, give it another try. Obviously, there's some things in life that once it's gone, you're never going to get it back, either because you don't want it back or that person doesn't want it back. But the one tip I could give to you about when you mess something up and you feel like all hell is over, trust me, it's not. There's always a second chance for something, and it's whether you want to take that second chance or not. Sometimes it's better not to take the second chance, sometimes it is better. But this has been your boy Cool Dude with a nuclear on Standoff, not so much a fast one. Hope you enjoyed the commentary about taking second shots at things, and I hope you enjoyed.